your marketing team has to go there and say, we have this person, he does this and this. Can you please put him on the paper? I went there myself since I don't have a team, bro. I went there myself and I was like, I texted that guy. I was like, can you feature me on one of your articles? And then he told me, okay, tell me what you've been doing, what you do, what try. And I told him a couple of things. My music video had just come out, you know. So that's where he told me, okay, yeah, we can write something. And then he wrote, posted it. I think it was on the 15th of February, somewhere there.
Okay.
And bro,
you have to read it. You have to reread it. I'm gonna make sure people
have to see that. So like that was dope. That was a great experience. And imagine, hey, bro, like that was something else, bro. Cause I'm looking at it like, okay, a lot of people don't really know me. Like
what's up? We're back again. We're with the Nzhelele people now. We are rolling with the superstars. We are rolling with the best of Nzhelele. Straight up. And this day it has been said for the longest time. And now before, see, fella, this might be to accommodate both of us. You know, and as this is accommodating a lot of us, man, we can just simply just give it away to my nigga here. The best of the best. Welcome, my nigga. What's up?
Yo, right. No, shut it down.
Hey, before you can introduce himself, now I like to take the shine share because this is my nigga. I've been listening from the beginning of my nigga, like
straight up, bro.
Yeah, all the rappers that I've wanted to make music with. I wanted to make music. So this was the nigga that I saw. He was with two. We were chilling there, cafeteria. We were just freestyling. Then we started to rap this shit. I was like, fuck.
And you didn't get tired. I think I was there that day.
Yeah.
He was working non-stop. Even everyone was tired of rapping.
So, Brian, welcome to the podcast with Vho-Tsii. The hardest of Nzhelele yet. Introduce yourself to me.
Yo, the name is Catterlog, Catterlog. You know what it is. The hardest rapper in the field. The hardest rapper in the field.
I feel like I'm in USA. Since that intro again.
It's a boy, Catterlog, the one and only hardest nigga in the field. You know what it is.
The heart of Nzhelele.
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind holding the mic like this?
No, I wouldn't mind.
I was saying it's already. Since we got here, it's the first time we give us courses, so English of Nzhelele. You're not mouthing the English of Nzhelele.
No, bruh, shit is international, bro.
Where did you get the accent, bruh?
I don't know, bro. Like, I guess maybe the movies, inspiration. Like, if you watch a lot of international movies,
So everything about you is about international and shit. Like international.
The crazy thing is, I was inspired by Mizo Phyll to start rapping. Like I won't lie about that shit. But at the same time, I grew up Ndichi Varadzi. Those lyrics are only So
which songs? Which songs? You might relate some of us.
Yeah. Songs like Abo No Love.
Okay.
Songs like hey bro, there were a lot of songs. Even the Limpopo with Beyonce, I was reading lyrics there.
Muswale is an addict of music.
True. I would say that. And like I had this other guitar when I was still young, like the toy one. I made a song with that guitar, which even now my mom knows. Like the song was fucked up, but I was young, bruh, composing a song still in primary.
Shit. What age?
Bruh.
When did this shit start?
I think for me, music started from the get-go, bruh. Yeah, music started from the get-go. So, can you cut my chips?
Nah, we weren't cutting, bro. We weren't cutting. I'll go and collect my chips. Yeah, bro. Continue the story. Yeah.
Alright, so I was saying, like, from a very young age, from the get-go, I didn't go to like crash, you know.
Just like me, man. I mean, we were undergraduates of crash.
Yeah, so imagine not going to crash, which means I have to spend more time at home and be creative, you know. Because my Japan, you know those things, those the tin stuff.
Playing
that shit, making crazy
we
songs.
We have similar background, man.
It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But then, now we here. I'm sharing stage with like legends. You know?
So I'm gonna be like, okay, in secondary you're also a rapper, or you just started the primary and left back there. Just give us the brief history of primary coming up, so that it will be fun to ask you.
Okay, straight up, I started my first song, like official song. I was in grade 9. After listening to Mutu Wangu by Mizo Phyll.
Mutu Wangu
shout out to Mizo Phyll.
That's the first song Venda was introduced to.
Like the first song that blew up in Venda, you know. So listening to that song, I could recite it. Like I would go to school. You know, people are just mumbling, but then I'm doing it perfect. I started like this shit is a bit fucked up because I was actually getting paid to write those lyrics for people.
Fuck, bro,
like straight up. There, I remember like I was getting paid to just write the whole verse from the start. Mizo Phyll. But then I realized like once you do something, even if you maybe copying someone's work, you'll be able to start doing your own. So I started writing my lyrics.
That's sampling, bro.
That's the aim, bro.
Straight up, like you have to start by checking what others are doing,
compare it, throw some things on it.
Because even if it's Mizo Phyll, I'm pretty sure he was inspired by someone. That someone was inspired by someone. You know? Life is an inspiration. Like there's no start of something.
So how was the feeling, bruh, writing for people for money that time?
Hey, bruh.
I mean, like, if it was me, bruh, I'm not like a Thomas time, So how was the experience, bro?
Hey, bruh, that shit was like, it was dope. Literally also made me dope, you know. Because I think in high school, if you don't amount to something, like if you don't have anything to show, then you become whack or something like that. So for now, I had to find something because I didn't have like cash to say I'm a cheese boy.
But you had talent.
So I had talent. That's why I fit in because cheese boy will come here. You know, cheese boys.
Don't come. I'm sure you were taking a lot of like girls from those cheese boys.
I'm telling you. As soon as I realized I can write lyrics, I started making that shit more interesting, you know. If it's a girl, I want her, and I know, talking to her, and any nigga can talk to that girl, you know. Like they'll be like, hey, whatever. So I was like, nah, I'll go with poetry. I'll go with, like I was there, so writing shit like, if I had this like what I wrote the first poem I wrote for a girl, and I got her, I won her, I smashed and all that.
What is that?
Smash, bro. Smash. Equal smash.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was nice, bro. So, okay, it was like, if I had to make a wish, I would wish to be the walls in your bedroom.
Oh.
Get to know you better and to see you every time.
Shit, right there, bruh. Have you heard his accent? Have you heard his accent?
When I was talking to him, I felt like I was speaking to the real Carter.
Straight up. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
Some coronas up with shit. But we good this side. Alright.
Yeah.
It's your boy Catterlog, the only one, the dopest rapper in the Ville. You know what it is. Catterlog. Ain't no other rapper alive that can kill the boy. I'm with the podcast. Now Vho-Tsii.
Quick. Loud and clear.
Yeah. So we here in Nzhelele representing.
Bruh, it's nice. It's nice to come this side, bruh. I mean,
very nice.
I've been seeing mountains on the road while I was coming through, and my nigga was telling me, bruh, if I wish I could have a house up there. And I was like, this is a dream, bruh. This is a dream, and we are living in a dreamland. Pella is a dreamland, and then everyone, you can get anything we want anytime. And it's in the village.
Yeah.
Man, and it's growing this place. Very, very nice.
So how talking about the accent, bruh, where did you get your accent? Because it sounds nice. Even Majitabu Univen, they don't speak like you. I mean,
Even rapper, little
goosebumps. They don't speak like that. They just speak normally. So
no.
shout out to him.
Shout out to Guzba, the Baba, you know what it is.
We need you in the show. We're coming for you.
Yeah, he
I
has to
spoke
be
with
there.
you. I spoke with you. I even forgot.
Yeah. So like, okay, for me, I would say it has always been like about checking what the internationals are doing, you know. And when it started, Vele didn't seem to make sense, you know, because even the dress code, bruh, like it was fucked up from the beginning. I'm telling you, it was fucked up. Pella, the fucked up thing is, I'm not from a well-established background and shit. So when I want swag, if I say I want Timberland, they won't get me Timberland. They has to get me some fucked up sneaker, Soviet or something. Yeah, but I have to put it on in a way that it will show where the vision is.
It's not what you wear, it's how you wear.
Bruh. So I've always had that confidence to learn the lifestyle, international, anything that was driven by hip hop, the hip hop culture, and I know like the history also of hip hop. So I would say that's where the accent comes from.
Even it's influenced by like both American and South African.
True. Because my music, like music speaking, Mizo was a huge impact. You know, I was listening to Mizo non-stop. The moment he dropped, bruh, like I just felt like I need to know the nigga. And then today, as I'm talking, I've shared the stage more than 2 times with the nigga. So imagine, bruh.
And tell us the story about you writing for the people.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us the next story, bro.
Yeah, bruh, like, okay.
It's a dream come true, bro.
Bruh, like, in high school, I think grade 8, 9, what would happen is that song, Mutu Wangu, it came out. And then I had to, like, I was so in love with it. I learned it in a day. In a day, like playing it from, you see, I would play maybe 1 minute. Stop.
And
recite. So when I went to school, people would be singing along but just mumbling. I get on. I sound like Mizo, bro. Even better than Mizo.
Jesus Christ, it's the truth,
bruh. It was the truth.
It sounds international.
This nigga's international.
Man.
International.
It's not just international. It even sounds like it. So we can't rob ourselves there.
Yeah, bruh. Because then the question comes, Ori, what's international? You know, like that's the most important question. People think, Ori, international. It's only that side. Yeah, about America. But then that side, they also say we are international. I get international, it's all about the boundaries and all that shit.
But don't you think when Americans are there, they'll be like, let's go to Africa instead of let's go internationally, Africa, overseas. Like,
okay, let's say if it's a soccer player, it's from maybe Argentina. He gets a deal. He gets a deal from Africa. When they write it, it's an international deal.
way to explain
Okay.
it.
You see, like,
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
that shit is that shit is
like a school, you know. You love playing with
It's
English.
international.
Yeah, he plays
Yeah.
with English.
So Maravela, it wasn't like I wanna, because Uber International to some people appears as if Nicorera, like that how it has always been, because we can't really become like those people that side, you know. So for me, it was both. It was our Mizo Phyll, but then at the same time, I would listen to Lil Wayne and say, okay, if Lil Wayne sounds like this and Mizo Phyll sounds like this, this is the same shit. The only difference is the language and all that shit.
And all that. And
Yeah,
money, because
and
everyone is richer.
True. So yeah, I would say that's the story.
That's the influence.
That's the influence, bro.
That's
the
niggas living
influence,
my
bro.
dreams, bro. Because Mina when I was in high school, that's where I started rapping also. Yeah, Nagadi, but getting the farewell. That's where we hijack the stage. And they come, they be like, hey, who wants to perform? So me and my nigga will be like, let's jump on this song, and we plugged it. So when I see this guy, I relate a lot of things.
Yeah.
Then, especially when he told me that he has shared a stage with someone that he adored, an icon to him.
That's
How,
nice.
where did you share a stage with him, bro?
Okay, I would say the Social Sunset, you know, like the shows where
Shout out to
Social Sunset, shout out to
NDX.
Yeezy, Andy X,
yeah.
Waluzi, all those niggas,
Bruh,
yeah.
yeah.
Those niggas put me on, bruh, and also Timo, because he's the one who connected me,
Yeah.
you know,
Eish.
yeah. So I had like the chance to share a stage with this other nigga, J Hood.
Okay.
He's not really well known, but then the nigga is there. Channel O has a song with our Emtee, like he's,
Nigga.
bruh, the
Get
nigga is
outta
big,
here.
bruh, the nigga is
Shout out
big.
to him, man.
Shout out to
you,
J
bro.
Hood.
Damn.
And then there's also Emtee. Bruh, like imagine sharing a stage with Emtee.
Empty the fucking hustler.
Bruh, like
Brother, you lie.
bruh,
Emtee, man.
the hustler. I was sharing stage with the hustler, so that was even bigger.
Shit.
Né? And then at the same time, I was like, alright, cool. Maybe that's the end of it. Then this time, I had to share the stage with Costa Titch. But I couldn't make it that side because of the temperature, like the rains and shit. But I had a chance to do that.
Tell us the story, the experience, of MT.
So, and how is he getting these connections, bro? So that he can help others,
Now, I would say to any upcoming artist, try to find guys like Abo, NDX, Abo Waluzi, and then TMO. Niggas who will plug you, and it's not only those guys, because I see a lot of shows, you know. As long as you get connection, then you'll be there, bruh. Like it starts.
Don't forget to tell them that if ever you're an artist and you're good with something, don't shy away, man.
Bruh.
Like do it with like have that pride of saying, man, you're unique and you're the best, man.
Bruh.
You must not be scared of that shit.
And we are also here, guys. We are here having the podcast. The main thing is just to uplift anyone who has talent.
Straight up.
Bruh, like now we are tired of this thing of always looking for a record label to get you out
You
there.
see?
But your talent can do a lot of things. They've said, so yeah, my nigga. So like with this thing of sharing a stage with Emtee, like how? Tell me, like from the day you let's just say it's tomorrow, and you're sleeping, and tomorrow you be like, hey, tomorrow I'm going to share a stage with him. Take us through that moment, my nigga.
Okay, bruh. Like that shit. When the poster came out, at first, like, I kept they were doing posters. The main poster, it was empty. No other artist there. And then the moment he sent me a poster with me behind...
Emtee?
No, like the guy who was organizing the show. He sent me the poster next to... I was there next to Emtee on the same poster, bruh. Bruh, for me, that shit, even if I wasn't going to perform or what, as long as I was on the same poster, bruh, I was going because, trust me, from where I came from, bruh.
Sure.
From where I came from, shit is a dream come true. And then a lot of people won't be able to see that because they're not focused on that. People are only focused on you, maybe getting down, like Nichiwa. Or your downfalls. You see?
Like
people,
Twitter mentality.
imagine if everyone from my view, they posted Like, damn, oh boy, is sharing, you know. But then I'm telling you, if tomorrow I get on stage and I get bored, they will be posting about that shit.
Crushing you.
You see, people, bruh, like, okay, Vele, you have to forgive me. I always talk about Mizo, but that's because he has been my inspiration.
I'll lead free, man.
That nigga, not so long, there was stories where he got beaten and shit like that. But I wasn't sure how it happened. But then it trended more than the album itself.
More than the songs.
More than the songs. You see,
I heard about that.
Why in our world the only thing that trends is the downfall.
And people are loving the downfall of people.
Why is it
Bruh,
always
that's the most fucked up part.
And
I guess
niggas are talented, bruh. You have a talent. That's what hooked me from you.
Yeah, true.
That's the first thing.
True.
That's what hooks me from music.
Yeah.
And he's a good rapper, man.
He's a good rapper, bruh. And,
Straight up.
And the time I'm poaching, okay, sharp, bruh. And when we talked,
Yeah.
when you were telling me that we're gonna share stage with Emtee.
Yeah.
Not to me, it was like, can I jump now? Immediately to go there, just to share, just to get an autograph, just to get something. Yeah. I'm sure you also got a picture or a contact with him, or you only just want to cherish the moment only.
No, I did get contacts and shit, but then I am not like the person for pictures. I'm not that type of. Even when I perform, it's hard to get pictures because imagine. I'm coming from Nzhelele. I'm going that side alone. Like I don't have a team to be saying, okay, this one will be taking pictures. I have to be at the same time. I have to be carrying my songs, take them to the DJ. Show, like there's just
everything by yourself.
Everything, you know. But then for me, it's all about being there and establishing more context, like more connection. Yeah. So that has always been about that.
Yeah, but you try to text him, because we can text him for him. We can try to plug you. There was this other girl from Univen.
Yeah.
Parikma, that girl. That one was pushed by Venda.
Oh yeah.
She sings. She moves a guitar.
Okay.
She once had a feature with Emtee.
Dang. Oh, you're talking about
Dalu.
Daludi. Yeah. Actually, Daludi, bro. Like we come a long way. We come a long way.
You also
a lot personally. Like we could have had a song. Obviously.
Guys.
Yeah.
Bring the song.
No, the song could have been there. Like we were making music non-stop at campus, but then only she does acoustic and all that shit. She'll be singing, I'll be rapping, all that shit. But then, hey, bruh, it's
but
nice.
we should also get him
and like
on the show.
And then the more the guitar.
Bruh, that would be a dream, bruh. No, like shout out to Daludi, and I would like that. She knows we've been doing shit together, so I hope we can work together.
To teach me a guitar. I failed myself.
It's not easy.
Now when I met her, I told her I could play the guitar. I was lying, bro. And then she gave me that shit. She was like, "Yo, play that shit." Hey, bruh, from just the way I was holding it, she was like, stop playing. So like, we can't actually do everything, bro. That's hard.
So any incoming event? Production? I know.
At the moment, the only next thing I'm going to do for 2021 is the music video for Ocean Flowers. The latest song I worked on.
It was released. My nigga, you're not letting us this day.
No, it was never actually released officially, you know. Yes, I just released the demo for people to hear it out and to taste the waters, you know. And then people loved it. I was like, nah, let's make a video.
How far?
You sent it to you mod me on WhatsApp before you came here. It's that song. It's on YouTube or something.
No, the song it's on Facebook. I only posted on Facebook the video. Yeah.
I also want to talk about this other song,
Vanessa's Confession.
Man, tell us about what the whole everything.
Hey, bruh. Okay, Vanessa's Confession. It was a song. It was a very sad song, bruh. And I don't know where I got that inspiration to go that deep, but I think everything was motivated by the escalating cases of GBV, you know. Nice. So for me, I've always been like, I've always wanted to be a game changer and not to actually follow trends. You know, I can rap about trends, but then I'll be lying to myself. I can't be. You see, I can't be rapping about money. I never had money, bruh. Like it was always normal. You know, with that
normal money we get
normal cash. Our NS fast, cash set, all that shit. You can't call that money. You know,
It's just normally.
So I have to rap about something else since I have the talent. So the song Vanessa's Confession. There was a girl who got killed in real life, you know, by a boyfriend, and then the boyfriend, he didn't go to jail. Like he went there for a couple of days, came back, no justice made for the girl, you know. So Vanessa's Confession was like that. Like the story just goes like that. I knew a girl by the name Vanessa, an academic addict. Like she was an academic addict, but then what happened? She fell in love, bruh.
With the nigga.
Didn't know, like that nigga when he came through, he seemed like the nigga.
Because the way he's explaining the story, it's like he's rapping it. I'm making the beat on my head.
You see, so the nigga came through, she fell in love, but then realized, I mean, the nigga had some bottled up problems and shit. So he tried to release that on her, beat her up every time. She would come to public wearing scarves, bruh. Trying to hide
those
I get girls do that. Girls don't talk out. Girls don't voice out.
Wrong, man.
That's wrong. Like you should voice out.
Yeah.
And I think you guys also, when you put this video up there, should put the numbers for GBV. You know, because it's important.
Against that, man.
Yeah.
We're
Everybody, like as a man, don't ever lay your hands on a woman.
It's not right.
Never.
Bruh.
There are a lot of women, for example. Never mind the other stories. There are a lot of
One
women.
question I ask people: how do you hate something that you love? From beside from I'm not talking about people.
Important. Something
Anything,
that is
even if this thing is yours, how can you break it
And
while
then-
you know that you love it?
And
That's
then you
not
say,
love.
I love it a lot. But it's like
No, it's not love, bruh. It's something else. But I blame the upbringing. You know, how you were brought up affects you a lot. You know, because I know a lot of people when they make mistakes, but only because of what they went through as kids. You know, Mara, if you are raised well, then you can't do that shit.
When you're a motivational speaker yourself.
Hey, bruh, like, bruh.
you can feel it, bro. No, man. He's rapping, but
Lately we've been getting a lot of motivational speakers.
people who are telling us the truth. People who are jigging.
You remember the story Sarita when she was explaining about Makazi and about the industry. Then I was looking and listening. I don't want to defend people.
Yeah.
But I'm that person who always want to hear both sides. We knew the side of Makazi.
Yeah.
Then it was a time to know the story of Rita D. We were boomed out, bruh. I wish you could just go there and watch the podcast.
I watched the part, but then it was like just skimming through and shit. So I'll go there and sit down, watch the shit.
You'll learn
the
a lot,
episode that I
nigga.
watched the most was the one with the first one.
With
Koba.
Yeah.
They were lit there.
Bruh, that nigga says shit the way it is.
Yeah.
Bruh. Like, I was like, okay.
Fuck, man.
Okay.
And now we have a lack of getting people who are not scared to tell the truth, man.
Just
Even
like him.
Carter,
Car-
he's
is
throwing
telling
bad.
us the truth, bruh.
And the reflexing, God is my body is true, man.
Maybe get the chips to Galitos, eh?
Nah. But focusing on, agree, we are still talking about the song. So, as far as GBV is concerned, what can you tell the ladies out there, Ori, if ever they're facing such crisis or if ever they're scared to come out?
What is the easiest way?
How can you motivate them?
I would say the ability to say no, bro. Like nobody owns you.
Yeah.
Nobody, bro. Like even from parents, they brought us here. Mara, if they abuse you, you hear me? Like you should reach out to some other people. You know. So for girls, they shouldn't stay. Like the moment you see red flags, move.
Yeah.
Like why stay in a relationship whereby you can see Uri here the road, like the path being traveled, ne? It's not bright at the end.
There's this other saying when they say you know, lovers are fighters.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So
Imagine them
no, that's why I want to draw a line there.
Yeah,
you can like now like in a relationship, I believe that we fight with words, not with hands. If you are involved by hands, it's no longer fighting. That's GBV. It's abuse already. But with the mouth, we are exchanging words.
No, but then at the same time, bro, like violence can be through words. I might not beat up the girl, but I can fuck up her confidence. That's what we niggas do. You know, you hang out with a girl, and then it was all good. But then now you find another girl. You're trying to, push her away. You know. So what do you do? You start telling her shit. Nah, she wasn't even good in bed. Shit like that, bruh. Niggas do that. And that shit,
that's not good.
That's not good, bro. For someone you loved, someone who gave you your heart, probably your vision breaker, like you break.
You're so made.
The vision breaker as well.
But even girls does that, bro.
Yeah, girls
you
fuck
find,
up.
Like, you find when you can't even fuck.
Or ukhumana ubujekile achitstai. Sira ohlakana complex mo. Uromntu medisha nyana, urusdeke nyana, ubujara. Phela my friend told me about you.
2 minutes.
Spaghetti.
10 minutes is 2 minutes.
Bruh, like it's fucked up.
So,
but then,
getting back to you, my rapper there. I agree we were talking about the events at the Social Sunset. You only told us that the bargain. The event, Emtee. You didn't tell us about this one of Mizo.
Mizo.
Okay, the same event where there was Emtee, there was Mizo Phyll. And then with Mizo Phyll, obviously I got a chance to talk to him, and it wasn't the first time. You know, if you remember, I was like addicted to rap. In a way, I would even rap on the streets. So the other day, like Mizo Phyll, he saw me. I was rapping with MK. Remember MK? So we was rapping. He met us. He was on a car. Then he moved on. We met on the other side, and then he was like, don't worry, I'm gonna go rap. You know. But then when shit like that happens, for me, it's not like I want Mizo Phyll to come and give me the plug. You see, I wanna watch him and learn from him. But then not to say I want to go to Mizo Phyll and ask for collabos and shit like that. If it's happening, it will happen.
But
in due time.
Don't you think even if you try that, it will work?
Basically, I've done that, and it was with his manager, Very the bugs, something like that. At the Social Sunset, I met Mizo, spoke to Mizo. He was like, nah, talk to the manager. I went to that nigga. And then he gave me numbers. So to him, it's not about like he told me something fair and understandable. It's not about you getting a collab with Mizo Phyll. Have you established a connection for yourself? Like, are you
from there? Where are you going to go?
Where are you going to go? How is your marketing? Because
how you
if you want a free collab from Mizo Phyll, how is he going to at least get more fans? If let's say so. I have a couple of radio plays. I've played on Pada Pada. What? When I present my deal, it's like, I'll be able to get this song to Pada Pada, Choice FM, interviews, whatever, shit like that. That's what they want. You know, collabo, you don't have to pay for a collabo as long as you're
gonna make it good.
Yes, and there's other thing, like if on Spotify you do good, you're doing good, I can go there and say, I want a collabo, and this song will split the shares. You'll get 50-50. I promise within a month will maybe hit. Yes, you see, because music is a business. Like we can't dispute that, bro.
Music is a business.
Music,
it's a very serious business.
A very serious one, bro.
I think even like you can try to hook him up with Rita D. You know?
Hey, bro, like the story with Rita D, bro.
You don't want to go through what.
No, fuck that, bro. I'm telling you my story with Rita D.
Okay,
bro.
No, that I don't know, man.
Bro, okay. Starting from, I think this shit started a far, like, back then.
A few years ago.
We met. I asked for tens. It was at the show. She gave me before that, I was like always on a Facebook inbox, telling her, Rita, oh, I want opportunity. I'm a very dope rapper. Send some music. And when you find blue ticks.
Blue tick all the way.
Blue ticks, bro. Okay. And then I went to post on my Facebook, like the post. I was like, if Rita could plug me with she was doing these shows on lockdown. Those shows in there is like acoustic. He just perform in front of the camera, no people.
Nice,
yes. And then she commented. She was like, hit me up inbox. I hit her up. She was like, send me your work. I sent, but I doubt she checked it out. Okay, we went to WhatsApp. Spoke. I mean, I was the one who was talking.
Yeah.
She would always at least get back, maybe after a week, just say hi. Send your work. You're always sending work, you see?
But there's no response.
So I would say, Uri, it's not like I've been trying, bruh. Like,
you did, bruh.
if you go to McJ, like the same McJ, McJ, like McJ McFam.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to say, sorry, McG.
Yeah. So, like, if you go there, bruh, on our inbox, I've been texting the nigga, like, from 2014.
Yeah.
Bruh. Even
motherfucking patience.
Bruh, I have, like, this patience in a, like, it's there. I want this, you know, and I know that one day it will work out. Because as time goes on, I'm amounting to something, you know.
Sure.
I'm becoming more established in a way that, okay, he will see, okay, Mara, this guy is getting at least 1,000 views. If it's 1,000 views and my song, I'm a legend, but I'm getting 500 views, which means this guy can help me out, you know. Because even legends, they do fall.
Everything fall.
Yeah, so
Come down.
Even a bullet. Very what goes up.
That's the shit. Like the only thing about going up is coming down.
Yeah.
There's no other. You can't just go, bruh. You'll reach galaxies. You can't even.
When they go there, there's something an able trampoline. When they fall on the trampoline.
Yeah.
As we fall on the ground, we die.
Bruh.
Even a bird, see, if you but it drinks. When I was in here when we've been told this thing, a bird is flying there on top, but it drinks the water on the ground. What?
So yeah.
McJ, same shit. He didn't give me enough attention, but he would always say, "Hey, send your work."
Sure.
I even like have inboxes there with McJ. Send your work. I send the work. It's dope. You can tell it is dope.
I know. I think it works.
And then there's also
is the one that brought us here, bro.
You see?
From Tendo to
Straight up.
Look at the
shout out to the podcast. At the same time, there's Root Kid. Root Kid, I met him at the Social Sunset. After my performance, Root Kid came through. He was freestyling. I went there on the like stage, Mara. It was like for preparation. I went there. I was like, yo, bruh, give me the mic.
Sure.
Let me do my shit too. You know?
Shit,
but then, because it's marketing, you can't let another nigga steal your shine. You see? Yeah, so he was like, he prepared this shit, can't be passing around and shit. Okay, but after my performance, he came to me. He was like, yo, bruh, you fucking dope. And if you dope, like, we gotta work, shit like that. He gave me, shout out to Root Kid for real, bruh. He's humble as fuck. He might, like, he's famous, ne? But when it comes to humbleness, that nigga doesn't.
He's humble as fuck.
Humble,
He never
bruh.
disappoints.
So, yeah, he gave me a contact. And then I spoke to him. He was like, yeah, you can come through to the studio. Now, that was my disadvantage. The studio was far. I couldn't go, like it's far.
It's
Mangondi, somewhere there. And like even when I spoke to my parents, because they are more like managers,
but
there was
the,
like
the thing of like recording here and setting the work.
No, he was like, nah, I didn't try it. I guess that's where I fucked up. Mara he seemed to be keen to like having a studio time.
Oh, that vibe.
That vibe, bruh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I saw, and I was like, the time will come, you know.
Next.
So, can I ask him
Yeah.
So do you believe in this thing of saying if ever you are mooring a song together, it can become more doper than if ever I'm just sending a small clip of my flow? Let's just say we are mooring a song together.
Yeah, you
and
said
then I moor my own rhyme in my house.
Yeah.
And Leona is mooring the old rhyme in his house, and then it meets. Do you think the song will become dope, or it becomes dope when we're together?
When we're together, it becomes dope, ne? When you're not together, it's no longer music, bruh. It's just
business.
Yeah, it's business. You see, and then at the same time, a nigga would kill you on your own song.
Even the work,
bruh, imagine you send him a verse, he listens to your verse.
Oh,
it's like,
that's
okay,
the problem.
this nigga is spitting like this. Nah, I'll go harder. You know, even like if I finds okay, this nigga is throwing some heavy English words. He's like, nah, let me go to the dictionary.
Let me Google this shit,
Let me
man.
Google words.
Bruh,
niggas do that.
They do.
Hey, a lot of rappers, bruh, they are dictionary addicts. And sometimes it pays off because a well-known rapper who's on dictionary, it's Aries. Like that, you'll hear.
What's it called?
No wonder they say he copies too much. A lot of rappers.
Yeah, that nigga is like there.
But he's not a copycat. But they say
The English is more.
No, I wouldn't say.
They're just scared of the English. The people.
Yeah,
What
that.
I say.
Hey, that boy English Vho-Tsii, you always are too dope. That's what makes him dope. And you always learn something. Like there was this line, I don't remember it properly. Ne? It's on the song Hibachi. Ne? You see, even the word Hibachi, like on the not so yeah.
I don't know. Meanwhile, not what.
Bruh, like the words he was saying, ne? I learned a couple of shit because I had to go to the dictionary. I was listening. I was like, nah, I don't understand this shit.
Sure.
You let me go to what. To the dictionary just to understand what he's saying.
That's why you got clarity. This nigga could be.
He said, my crew, it's what like it's a real gang. Yours is a sorority.
Oh, so you had to go.
I was like, what's sorority? What's sorority? And I find it's an Islam something.
You can, like in Aries songs, before we take a flow, like this one of your crews. When he comes back,
everyone is a dope. Everyone is a dope rapper till I can't rap.
So shout out to Reese, bro. Like,
and he won what? The lyrics of the year.
Lyrics, yeah. And he has to. He deserves that, bro. He deserves that, bro.
You know what I like about him, ne?
Yeah.
He didn't campaign shit about his music, about his that award. He didn't campaign.
Bruh, on the Artist of the Decade, he was there with Casper.
He was there with Casper, and Casper was
campaigning
as
giving out billiantos, whatever. That shit.
And then you just chill.
Yeah.
Done nothing. He never spoke. Bruh.
No, that nigga doesn't even post that much, bruh.
He actually posed that guy. But why? Isn't it? What is slowing him down? Because I think
it's not slowing him down.
He's moving serious.
Bruh, like that shit, ne? You have to choose. You can be on the public, and it's easy for you to fall.
Yeah.
Because, it's easy to fall. Because even, I wanted to make an example, ne? Because if something is hot at the moment, there has to be a certain stage after that, and you can't be hotter. Like it's hard.
You've reached your peak.
People like Abo Lil Wayne, they realized, okay, I've reached my peak. Let me pull up rappers from you know, they stayed relevant because they pulled up other rappers.
And they were always featuring there.
You see,
even Batman did the same with Lil Wayne because he saw he was getting old.
Hey, when it comes to rap, he was no longer there.
Then he replaced the Lil Wayne.
He's just making sure that he's elevating.
That's how it's supposed to be. So with Aries, ne, he will never fall. Because today we don't know if Aries is the dopest or the on the lowest list or what. Ne?
Sure.
So basically what happens, if he comes back, he can come back with a hit album. But you know, if it's someone like Emtee, so who has been on the scene, falling on stages, shit like that, bruh, a comeback is hard.
Comeback is hard.
Very hard.
He's making hit songs, bruh. But a comeback is hard if you fall. So Aries is running away from that. Yeah, he never falls.
He just didn't bring himself to the public.
He hid away.
Yeah.
So Aries or Mizo, choose one.
For me.
You don't know his time.
Hey, that's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one.
You go for.
I'm trying to think.
Remember when we were taking him to a garbage,
Yes.
We had just been straight.
No disrespect, bro. No disrespect.
No disrespect.
But go on.
Yeah.
The best must win.
Basically, ne? Now I will go with Aries.
It is. Mizo has to die this time.
Nah,
if you are comparing with.
Yeah, like even though we know the levels are different, but then at the same time, I feel like Aries, like what drives Aries is very different from what drives Mizo. Because Mizo is that type of person, and he's dope and everything. Mara, the reason why the progress is slow, it's because of might be management. It might be everything. Like Mizo is dope, marketing. You see, like that nigga is so dope, but then Root Kid came in a year.
And he's
there.
Marketing.
I wanted to say
it's marketing.
Mizo like he's a god of
He's a god of
He's the owner of Venda.
Yeah.
Because if we can talk about Venda, his name must appear first.
Yeah.
But
True.
what I don't understand is like I thought to myself maybe it's because people don't like him, but people are like
people love him.
One thing I've seen here in Venda, even Bokatan is even being he's inspired by him. Even Root Kid Venda
is inspired by yes.
What's costing him?
No, I think management, because even this album, the latest one, the dopest album, it like had almost it's now and then.
Oh, now and then.
It had like 4 delays. Let's say it was supposed to drop on the 4th, and then on the 4th they were like, nah, we're not dropping the album. We'll drop it on the 28th. 28th, we're not dropping the album.
Nothing kills, bro.
And that shit was supposed to drop on his birthday, I think.
And it's gonna be far now.
Yeah, and then the previous album, if you have heard, even though ndando plan or album yanga nga birthday yanga na song kona ze. So if shit always doesn't work out in a proper way, that means there's something between management
and you.
And then he fought with the producer not so long. The one who produced Now and Then. The partnership is broken. So you can still there's something wrong in the management. You know? Even though
I heard Ricky was supposed to lift him up.
Like he brought Ricky to Venda
for the first time.
Imagine. How do you not capitalize on that?
What happened?
I don't know, bruh.
Remember the room.
Bring that room,
What's worrying? But the nigga apparently he was supposed to be signed by Mabala Noise. He was supposed to be signed by Mabala Noise. So I agree.
Ricky was there. Mabala Noise.
Every company has contracts. So I don't know if he didn't want to mix. I agree, obviously. Mara he sings in English, Miss.
Yeah, he can.
Hey, but there.
He didn't want to nationalize his music.
Listen, they were saying that most of his songs he must more it in English, not in Venda rap. And then got his aim, it was to push what Venda rap
to the world.
So
he denied the contract because of that.
But it was you can get the contract and make a mixtape of Venda rap.
Already you are connected. Already you are having Mabala Noise viewers. You can do anything from there.
Hey, that's the fucked up part.
But
it's management. No, he's going places, bro. It's just that we don't know when. And all of us, rappers, supporters, they want Mizo to be up there, bro. Imagine Mizo on.
Now we want him on the show, bro.
No, we need him here. Let's see.
Who knows? Or the show might get him there.
Yeah.
You see,
everything is on the way.
And we're gonna ask him about the manager thing. We must find him.
Yeah,
he must tell us why.
Yeah, the management thing has to be asked, obviously. But then, shout out to Mizo. And we wish him well. You know, we wish him well.
Our Venda rap king.
You haven't been like working stage with this one, Rachakil.
No, bruh.
And it's also a good rap about Racha.
No, bruh, like talking about Racha, same thing with Mizo. Like, okay, Racha, it's the way he raps, it's kind of childish. I'm not saying it's not dope, but then the lines are just childish in a way. So imagine, like, he's dope, bruh. I'm telling you, he's dope, and he knows how to professionalize that childishness, bro. You see,
he makes
it sound dope.
And he can perform it anywhere, weddings, whatever. People love that, you know. So I would say, with Racha, I started looking up to him also back in high school when they were still releasing the free swag.
Oh yeah,
The free swag part 1, part 2. I was into that rap, bruh. That funny, crazy shit.
It was the rap. It was it's when the rap was died. The original.
The original one,
Yeah,
right
died
there.
After those boys,
Cool Fellow when they were still hot. Yeah, but then
that, there was no.
Rajaki recently is doing dope, and I wish him well also. You know.
Yeah.
So Roger Kill or Rip Kid?
Hey.
We need to know. Man.
Yeah. Nah. This one is unquestionable. I go with Chidoshi. Chidoshi one way.
Raja Killers to go to the dustbin.
Nah, bruh, dump that nigga.
I was looking for that reply, man. Dump that nigga, man. Yeah, so mama, shout out
to Roger Kill, bruh.
We are not dissing.
No, not this.
Yeah.
What is Chidoshi?
Chidoshi.
What is it?
Chidoshi, I don't know. That nigga says it's something dope. Anything dope, it's Chidoshi.
Okay. Utilaka lingua line.
Yeah, like
It's the aim, man. Hey, bruh, I heard you talking about being in the newspaper, man. Yamira.
Oh yeah.
bruh, like
What was
hey.
cooking about? What was cooking after baking there?
Okay, first of all, that shit was big for me, bruh. I even like bought the mirror. What I want to do is frame it. Right now, I just have it like.
You have a peek of the article.
I've saved it in my.
You have it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did
then
in
it's
my
dope.
card.
Man.
Okay,
It's dope.
so that shit like it happened easy, bruh. I realized that anyone can be anywhere. You know, even the podcast can be anywhere at the moment. McG is on channel O. How's that shit?
Now he's on 400 and something subscribers.
You see, so anything can happen anytime. What I did, obviously, people don't understand. Like the newspaper don't always come to you.
Yeah.
You have to go to them. They don't say, no, we saw Koketso performing what. We gotta put him there. No, they only put people on the paper if it's a tragedy, like a tragedy, an accident.
News.
That's when you can make it to the front paper. Mara, the rest, your marketing team has to go there and say, we have this person. He does this and this. Can you please put him on the paper? I went there myself since I don't have a team, bro.
Damn,
I went there myself and I was like, I texted that guy. I was like, can you feature me on one of your articles? And then he told me, okay, tell me what you've been doing, what you do, what. And I told him a couple of things. My music video had just come out, you know. So that's where he saw me, okay, yeah, we can write something here. And then he wrote, posted it, I think it was on the 15th of February, somewhere there.
Okay.
And bro, like,
You have to reread it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure people.
people has to see that.
Yeah,
So,
they have to, man.
like, that was dope. That was a great experience. And imagine, hey, bruh, like, that was something else, bruh. Because I'm looking at it like, okay, a lot of people don't really know me. Like, even in here at the castle, you know. And it's not because, Pella, I can't be going everywhere introducing myself. You know, people are just not aware. People don't really pay attention, you know. So that's where I was like, okay, fine, I'll do this myself. They will see me on channel O one day. This is a promise. Bruh, this is a promise, ne?
So, question, make G or podcast with Vho-Tsii?
Make G or podcast with Vho-Tsii?
We gotta go
Okay,
to
without
the trash, bro.
without fear or favor, bro. Like, Make G is big. Ne? He's fucking big. But then at the same time, I feel like Make G is all about trying to expose people. You know? Like, and then it's good, but then it's never good to the person who's being interviewed, because he can, like, that nigga can cause paparazzi in just a sec, bro. In a day, you lose all sponsors and shit, you know. So I would say, if a podcast knows its purpose, you know, Pella, we all have downfalls, right? But you can't be, as a podcast, you can't be putting everything out there, you know. You saw what they did to this girl,
Amanda Dupont.
no, not Amanda, before Amanda, Natasha.
Oh, Natasha.
Natasha Tahane. Bruh, that shit was like, bro, that was somehow like
Yeah.
it didn't make Vela. It was the truth somewhere somehow, you know. But at the same time, did it have to come out like that?
Like that.
Not every
yeah.
truth that is to come out.
Bruh, Mara, he believes in that. So now I go with Vho-Tsii.
But
Okay.
yeah, man.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't know where y'all are going. Obviously,
Yeah.
you might become like that.
Nah.
And even if you become like that, as long as you know, bruh, like never shame someone public.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's the most fucked up part, you know.
Lori, like Rina, our podcast, like our aim right now is to uplift.
Not
Not
to
to bring
drag-
it down.
yeah.
We are black people, like, and we've been suffering.
True.
No one has suffered more than another. We are all the same,
yeah.
bro. It's the aim of our podcast, man.
Okay, yeah.
So we are wrapping up, and ladies and gentlemen, podcast with Vho-Tsii.
Okay.
Nzhelele, we are about to close.
Yeah. Can I say something before
Yeah,
we close?
please, man.
Yo,
You can even
shout
drop
out
freestyle before you close.
shout out to everybody who's watching. You know, keep on supporting the podcast. Keep on supporting the boy Catterlog, and I wish y'all like the best. You know, I wish y'all the best. And by the way, we have a nigga right here, Aero Dynamics.
Shout out to
You
him.
can you can pull up. Let us see his shit. You know, before we wrap up.
Yeah, see? I'm not we are in regalia and I'm when the regalia yeah, she was
Must of picture.
So brother man, please about introduce tell us more about the product.
So I'm the founder of Aero Dynamics with him. We have been doing this since last year, 2020. Yeah, it was born in October. Yeah, my birthday month.
So and how can people get the product?
So Mdoni Ndavana is as you know, it's your boy DJ Mshado. Shout out to you.
Sure.
Wana Univene.
Wana DJ Mshado.
Yeah, so that's the guy that
Oh yeah. So prices, like how can people get the product? Who can they contact? How much is the product? And you must give me that picture that you promised me of contact and prices so that I can show them there.
Okay, so follow us on Instagram at Aero Dynamic _profile. That's where you get Aero Dynamic.
How do we the food?
At Aero Dynamic _profile.
Okay.
So no friends are like me, man. I want to decide that I want to call because of that guy. I am doing these things of
Aero Dynamics.
Actually, it was a mind business.
Okay.
So I decided to think of some action.
Yo, we are back with another one. The epic, what is the dynamic? Excel. We got my nigga here Catterlog on the other side. Here on the other side. We got my nigga dynamic everywhere on the other side. We got another on the other fucking side.
Everyone is dressed, man. Everyone is dressed. Everyone is dope. You can see we are highly sponsored by Aero Dynamics, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the podcast with Vho-Tsii. My leader, we are continuing with you.
Motivated.
Please. You're still telling us about Aero Dynamics.
What's up?
Ah man, we're good.
Yeah. Let's
We're feeling motivated.
That
Feeling
thing.
motivated.
Sure.
Baba ka tiri buzire dzina le mona mine. Abara buzi basa. Aero Dynamics. Baba ka dema zori
I
I
think
see.
it made something. It's something like an action,
Yeah.
Something that resists resistance. Okay, you get my point. Yeah.
Resistant.
Move forward.
Yeah. It's like no boundaries, what you
No
say.
boundaries.
Yeah.
No boundaries.
Yeah.
Just move forward. No limits. Sky is not the limit.
Shit is dope.
Yeah,
Shit is dope.
Sky is not the
From
limit.
there to the moon. Sky is not the limit.
Yeah, but
Not the galaxies.
Or just imagine like next year this time there will be a store there. Dynamics. Just like a drip store there. Everything. Your face
So
counter.
basically, Aero has to do with like something that's flying, right?
Something that
It's-
moves.
Oh yeah, dynamics. Like I know, like it's aerodynamics. Somebody always on movement. You know? Now shit is dope.
That's why you said
Movement with no resistance.
With no stop, no limits.
Something like a bullet. You know?
Each and everybody, yeah.
Who that? Yeah, guys, make sure you catch him on his Instagram page, and also we are also on Instagram page. This is one of my nigga, catch him live.
Yeah.
Next time it will be live when people should know.
Yeah, about the music.
Yeah, you should be live.
So they'll be there, man.
Alright, the music video might drop anytime before the end of December.
Okay.
So just stay updated.
We'll be rocking Aero Dynamics there, man.
Yeah,
We're gonna make an official launch of Aero Dynamics, which is like we're gonna make a dope event. We're gonna just invite all dopest artists from local, from everywhere. We're gonna be there. Make sure you see all these faces everywhere you go.
Wearing Aero Dynamics.
Aero Dynamics is the way, leader. Aero Dynamics is
Straight
the way.
up.
Don't forget to subscribe and like Podcast with Vho-Tsii. Aero Dynamics on my site. Catterlog is closing the shit.
Yeah.
Freestyle Nyana, that's my video, man. I'm coming.
Hey, they want me to freestyle, and I ask myself, what type of style can I come with? I think about the podcast na Vho-Tsii. Yeah.
Like and subscribe, ladies and
We're not
gentlemen.
gonna ruin this. What is this freestyle? You know what's gonna ruin it.
The dopest.
Yeah. Straight up.
Let's close.
We're out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, jeez.
I'm
I like the line.
We don't know retailers so labor. Where you?
We must also appear.
Man.
The boss must also appear.
The boss, let me go and get him.
Follow this thing. The man behind all of us. The man was all time.
Yeah, we got my nigga here. He's busy with the computers. You can see him. He does all this. But again, high block.
Yeah. We're bluffing high, but let's see. Thanks to this guy, guys. If it wasn't for him, it was not gonna be possible.
Yeah, this guy is a shout out.
It's
a plug.
Why was the business, man, so that people can also check it out?
Yeah, the printing business, high block, we roll. Yeah.
We're not high block.
This is the machine they use to do things, magic stories happening here. Yeah, thank you. We are done.
Banger!
Imwana nistoko satsimbi ya Germany. Ndiyatangana chikopo ndaungulanga ino. Nonaka. Ngawera mulambo.
Outdoor blind.
Yeah, outdoors are always good. Problem is cold, bruh. You need to move, you can be at least comfortable.
Yeah.
Focus.